Hey, this is Carl, and welcome to another episode of Statues I Wish I Can Afford. So stay tuned. So for the guys who are new here, this is where I will be sharing pieces that I am currently interested in. Also pieces that I have passed on the pre-order this month. And pieces that I did pre-order or paid for the follow-up payments. I will also be sharing some thoughts on the statues, on why I like them or pass on them, and you will also be able to see which pieces that I will be receiving soon. So without further ado, let's start. First on the list of statues I'm interested in this month is this Aquaman on Throne. This is sculpted by Angad Singh, and I gotta say this is probably the best Aquaman around, custom or licensed. Very sick throne statue that doesn't take much space and looks very elegant. Even comes with a torso switch outs and you get to choose between a smaller type of base or the bigger one. Next is we have a symbiote and we have this Deodato inspired Venom. This is the best sculpt I've seen of this type of Venom. Looks very appealing and will definitely command a lot of presence once displayed. I'm a bit interested in this one due to the sculpt, but not really sure yet how I'm gonna go with my Venom collection. Next is we have a Caleb Nefzen sculpt and we have this Green Goblin. Prototype is actually already on the works on this one and should be revealed soon, and it has some very vibrant colors which look amazing and it's more comic accurate. Next is we have a prototype reveal for this museum type Juggernaut. This definitely came out amazing and way better than the renders. Most likely gonna be one of the best Juggernauts around. Next is another prototype reveal and we have this Larfleeze. This actually turned out better than I expected, and again it's better than the renders, and I'm always a sucker for clear resins and they definitely elevated the presence of this statue. Also thanks to the light up features, it made it even more amazing. Next are two Madeline Pryor statues. If you're a museum guy, then this standing up version of Madeline is definitely for you. Comes with a small base since it's a museum type statue. But if you're into thrones, then this is your lucky day. Look at this beauty. Great sculpt on throne, and like the museum type Madeline, this doesn't take up much space considering it's a throne statue. Next might not be everybody's cup of tea, and we have this Samurai Wolverine. This one looks very much more a samurai actually than it is a Wolverine. Great sculpt though, and a nice addition to any Wolverine collection. Next is most likely will be the best Scream statue of all time around. So this obviously is a museum type statue of Scream, and like I said, this is gonna be the best one for sure. All the competition for Scream has nothing on this statue. Great portraits and of course great sculpt. Next is another Caleb Nefzen sculpt and we have this symbiote Spider-Man. This is actually a transformation symbiote Spider-Man and it is inspired from one of the arts of Gabriel Del Otto. If you are a Del Otto fan, then definitely don't miss out on this beauty. Next is again another Caleb Nefzen sculpt and we have this Venom and Null on Throne, but just let me talk more about the Venom on Throne since that one is the one I like the more. This is inspired from a comic panel. Actually, Venom looks awesome here with his wings and of course the throne as well. Great sculpt as it is done by Caleb. Most likely gonna be a grail or grailish Venom statue. Last on the list is this Weapon X diorama. This is the first diorama concept of a Weapon X statue actually, since it's usually on a snow type of base or maybe on his container. But this one is fighting a lot of soldiers and is obviously already victorious. I love the concept and the sculpt of course on the statue. Another great addition again to any Wolverine collection. There will be no statues on the pass list again this month, so we will be proceeding on the part where I pre-ordered stuff or paid for follow-up payments. First is I pre-ordered this Antivenom, though I think I already mentioned this before in a different video, but wanted to mention it here since I've never mentioned it yet. This is a series of symbiotes that I pre-ordered. All will be kits, so I need to send them to a painter obviously. I love the sculpt on this Antivenom. It has lots of details. Love the overlapping of symbiotes. Kinda looks like a bandage for the mummy. I don't think there is no other Antivenom option one besides the Prime one. But this one I think is more superior, plus it's a museum type statue, and I have a few of the other symbiotes already on pre-order. Next is I pre-ordered this Auron from the Final Fantasy X game. So this is my first pre-order for this line. I already have 2 statues on hand for their Final Fantasy VII line, and I have 2 more on pre-order, which is Sephiroth and Cloud. I have 1 statue on hand for their FF9 line, and I have 1 more on pre-order, which I forgot the name actually. I think a few more pieces for the FF7 and FF9 will open this year, and hopefully the FF10 too. I'd most likely be around 40-ish years old when I complete this line. Just kidding. Next is I paid for the final payment and shipping for this Clayface, and should be here soon, so you could expect the unboxing real soon for this one, and I can't wait. Lastly is I paid for the final payment for this Wing Venom, but I haven't paid for shipping yet, so I'm just waiting for that. Don't want to talk much about this statue specifically since I want to reserve my thoughts when I unbox it. So that's the end of the episode. What do you guys think of the pieces mentioned in the video? Let me know if you think I've missed some pretty good pieces this month. Thanks for watching, and see you again next month. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this.